I think Master Chief should be in Smash. No, seriously. Hey y'all, it's Matt here. How you guys doing today? I'm gonna bring you guys another little Smash video. This one's gonna be quite the fun one, I think. This has just been on mine for the past couple days, and I just wanted to put it on a video, talk about it, because I think it's really cool. Let's get into Master Chief being in Smash. Smashing Master Chief smashing. So, if you didn't know, a couple of days ago, Halo the Master Chief collection, Halo the Master Chef collection, was updated to add Halo Reach, campaign, multiplayer, all that kind of stuff. This was really exciting to me because I used to be a massive Halo nerd back in the day. I'm not so much anymore after what Halo 5 did to me. It did bad things to me. I did not like that game. Back in like 2010, 2013, 14, I was playing Halo pretty much every day. Specifically Halo Reach, that was my main go-to there. And so when I saw this thing saying that Halo Reach is coming to it, I was, my inner child had a little explosion of happiness. I jumped right on that shit. Played the campaign, remembered how awesome and epic that was. They kind of fucked up the multiplayer though, I ain't gonna lie. What is this? What's this leveling up system? What the fuck is this token bullshit? Why did you get rid of the credits? Now I can't buy my armor anymore because I have to slowly but surely unlock it. And literally all I want is my flaming helmet. So if you could just at least give me that, I would be a happy little pappy. So just if you could give me that, that would be great. But the whole time I was playing it, I was remembering that Smash Bros. Also exists. Fifth character is about to be announced pretty soon. And so that got me thinking, yo, wouldn't it be crazy if Master Chief was a character in Smash? And no, scratch that. Wouldn't it be
friggin' believable?
The reason why I would really like Master Chief to be in Smash is kind of boils down to possibility for his moveset and the kind of creativity and I think really awesome stuff that could come out of that, because Master Chief, he's not a person that just shoots guns, you know, he does a lot more than that in the game. He also has his bunch of different abilities that he has in his Mjolnir armor and, you know, all that kind of stuff like ground pounds and shields and stuff like that. He has a lot of different things outside of guns. He also punches people too. And the reason a lot of people think he could not be in Smash is because, oh, he has so many guns, man. He is a mature. They wouldn't want him in Smash. It's a rated-M game. Counter argument to that, we have Solid Snake. He uses guns. He has a little rocket launcher that he uses for one of his attacks. Yes, I know Kojima and Sakurai are friends, but still, the fact that it's in there means that it could happen. And also Joker, who was part of this DLC pack, also had a gun. So I think having a small arsenal of his weapons, you know, not like too gruff or anything like that, just having like a pistol or like a little rocket launcher kind of thing, not too crazy, I think that would be fine because stuff like that already exists in the game. He can have a jetpack, they can make like different duplicates of himself. There's a bunch of different abilities that the Master Chief has that they could adapt into Smash. And that's why I would really like to see him in Smash, because the amount of different moves that he would have, I think would be really, really cool. Just kind of using a lot of the new features, I guess, in the newer Halo games, like Halo 4 and 5. However you may feel about it, you know, adapting those into Smash, I think, would be a really cool idea. Plus, it could likely happen. Halo is solely owned by Microsoft. Of course, Banjo-Kazooie, Rare, owned by Microsoft, they got into the game, and they're buddies with Nintendo now. They've been doing a bunch of stuff together, so it could happen if they really wanted it to. I know Banjo, I guess you could say a Microsoft rep in the game already, so why would you want another one in there? But I think it would be a distinction in terms of him being solely owned by Microsoft and not being part of a subsidiary of them. I think that would make that distinction there, and I think it would be a cool thing to add into the Halo universe. Banjo-Kazooie is obviously a more Western character from the majority Japan-type characters that are in Smash. This design, what design they would use for the game. Since Halo 5 is the most recent one that came out, they probably use this Halo 5 armor, which I'm not a big fan of that armor, of course. It's not really something I'm too fond of, but I'm sure they'll have multiple different costumes, and they'll have the like 1, 2, 3, and that kind of stuff as options too, with different colors. I hope at least, because if they didn't do that, then I'd be really disappointed, because I really don't, I think Master Chief's design now looks really awkward compared to his last one. With that out of the way, let's kind of go into some ideas for like moves and stuff and characteristics that I have for Smash Master Chief. First off, I think he'd be a very like heavy character because of his Spartan armor and how heavy that is. I mean, he's given a lot less weight in recent games, so he can jump and do a bunch of other stuff, but I still think he'd be a heavy character. He won't be jumping around like Joker or anything like that. It would be hard to do stages with pits. Of course, his probably up smash would probably involve a jetpack of some sort. It would be very heavy, so I wonder how they're going to work with that. His neutral attack, I think, could have like 2 different variants. One where he's near the enemy and he just does his regular melee punches where he just swarts the guy right in the face, and if they were far away, then he would whip out his pistol and start shooting them, if he's not moving, that is. That would probably make him a slight clone of Joker, because he does the exact same thing. That may be a little bit of a mess up right there, but I think they could find a way to work it out. Forward tilt, up tilt, all that kind of stuff. All his tilts are going to involve the jetpack somehow. In Halo 4, I think it was, there was a dash attack that they had as one of the abilities, so of course that would be his forward. His air attacks, again, I think they may do like a distance-based system like they did with Hero, where if you're a certain distance away from the character, he would just whip out his pistol and shoot. However, maybe he could use different weapons for each one. Maybe if he's on the ground, he just has a pistol, but if he's in the air, he'll use a rocket launcher or just like a regular assault rifle. I think that may be cool if they just switch up the weapons that he has, depending on what attack he's doing, because he can switch weapons on the fly pretty well. One of the moves, they can include armor lock, and that'd be no, wait, no, that would not. Fuck armor lock, don't want that shit. He also has to use Cortana in some way, because that's a big part of his personality, him and Cortana's relationship. Maybe they'll just reserve her for an assist trophy. For his neutral special, again, with the weapons thing, I think he might whip out a big old special weapon. In this case, I think it'd be the laser thing. You have to be staying still to use that thing, so that'd probably be what that would be. His side special, I would assume it would use the energy sword, and they gotta use that in some way. That's the coolest weapon in Halo. So he would just lunge at a person and swing the energy sword. You know, it'd be no different from any other sword in the game. Maybe they'll have it as an item too. I would really like him to use it as a part of his side special. Up special would probably just be him, you know, punching up and stuff like that. And down special would be his ground pound. Final smash, I kind of have like 2 different ideas here. They're both really fucking awesome though, so I'm gonna tell you about them. One is getting a bunch of the vehicles involved in it, because Halo is known for its vehicles. So if they could get like a Warthog, Scorpion, maybe even a Pelican, they could come out and do different attacks in that way. They've been giving a lot of meters to the new characters, kind of build up kind of one of their special abilities. With Master Chief, if he keeps fighting long enough and builds up enough meter, depending on where it is, he'll get a stronger and stronger thing the higher he gets. At first you'll get like a Warthog or whatever, then you'll graduate to a Scorpion, which is the tank, and then you'll get a Pelican, which is the plane, pretty much there. And that leads into my second idea for a final smash. So the Halo games, they always have a big old spaceship that they always convene on. Like the first one was Pillar of Autumn, second one was why do I forget the name of it now? It has a big old fancy weapon laser thing on it, you know what I mean? What I think he could do is he could bring one of those spaceships in from space and just kind of shoot a massive laser, like kind of like a Death Star kind of thing on the map, and target like certain enemies that way. You know, that'd be very OP. Yes, it would, but I think it'd just be a really badass thing to see. I would really love that. Stage, ooh, that's a really tough one, because there's so many like iconic environments in Halo that it'd be really hard to just choose one. In the control room of Halo, I think that's a really cool environment right there with a lot of cool things going on in it. I think it should stay in the control room though, because that's a really cool environment right there. For my stage, that's what I would really like. And yeah, that's some of my ideas for Master Chief being in Smash Bros. Of course, it's not a full move set or you know whatever. I'm not doing that. If you want to see a full thing like that for Master Chief, I'll leave a link in the description for a video made by this guy going over all the potential moves for Master Chief. So if you want to go watch that, go watch that. But again, I am a massive Halo fan, so I would really like Master Chief being in Smash. I think it would be a really cool kind of thing they would be doing with that. I would really like to see what this 5th character is going to be, because everyone's kind of confirming characters at this point. I don't know if I want to believe any of them. I believe Sabi, kind of, when he said Sora. Who really knows at this point? We're just gonna have to wait until this Thursday. If you're watching it past this and Master Chief is announced, then I'm fucking Nostradamus, boy. But now I want to ask you, what are some of your ideas for Master Chief in Smash? What kind of moves do you think he would have? What kind of stage do you want him to have, or what kind of character design, whatever. Any ideas you have for him, tell me down in the comments below. Also, what's your most wanted character for Smash Bros, and what's some of your ideas for that? I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. Tell me down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server. Really awesome if you did. This has been Matt. I'll see you guys later.